It's one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Warren. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Warren on 3rd down, and he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Is a corner in this league? Oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Warren here from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go. Here's Dart. It's on target to Moore. Keeps himself upright. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. DJ Moore, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Williams on the play action. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
What is up?
Achane to the right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What is up?
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Second down carry for Achane. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. They couldn't quite match the score, but at least they were able to cut in half and really offer a counter punch. Now incumbent upon their defense to do their job.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down now. Here's Starks. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and he gets him a first.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
On play action with Dart.
Steelers first down.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Has room into the secondary. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So second down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
What is that?
Chan running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Only a yard for him that time, so now third and 9. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 12-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it on third and 9. They'll throw, third and long. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They will go for it. Williams escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Warren running between the tackles. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Chop 60, chop 60.
In the red zone now. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead to 15. So Dart in this offense getting set to go for two.
The Steelers will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
What is up?
They'll start the drive with Achane. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
What is up?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run the counter to Achane. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the four-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. Dart setting in the throw here. That's taken in by Samuel. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. his second missed point after the game. He's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Running with Achan here out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Achan again on second. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Working quickly here.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Third down. Here's Williams.
Third and 8.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Achan up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Working from the gun, Williams.
36-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Shotgun now on third down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Achan on the inside give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Williams off the play fake. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now Dart. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll take it from the one.
The Bears take over first and 10.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Williams to throw. He beams one deep right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. All in left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A run now with H.N. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams will look to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. H.N. a first down carry. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now Williams. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Running left. Here's H.N. He gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
right side hauled in by Komet. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears jump some of the lead off before the half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Bears watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive.
What is on?
Here's Achan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
What is on?
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. This is ahead for about 5. That is stopped by Alex Highsmith.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Catch made by Loveland. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down.
What is that?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Luther Burden. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
On first down, Warren. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
And goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. A little touch pass here, try to move the chains. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, first and 10. They'll run now with Warren. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. On play action with Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for them to move the sticks. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first and 10, here's Dart. Buying some time right. He's got it near the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Steelers will line
All
up.
right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is it on? Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, a give to Brown. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Brown. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Ball's out, the ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What is it up?
Williams off the play fake. Forced out to his right. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Nothing doing here as he only manages the yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. He's still going at the 30. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Bears getting close, so they're going to take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
A 50-yard attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready, sit on.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. This one's caught.
Williams pass. Complete to Luther Burden. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
What is up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Darts out of the shotgun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this one doesn't go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah,
that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Warren here from the gun. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Caught out wide. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Back to throw, here's Dart. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready, set.
One play action. Williams. Low right side hauled in by Komet. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, set.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finding Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing